many people fear that a universe without inherent purpose renders their own lives meaningless and devoid of true value today. However, the absence of cosmic design should never depress us or suggest that our individual existence is truly purposeless now. We must look beyond existential dread and find profound strength in the vast, awe-inspiring history of our ancient cosmos. Through billions of years of stellar evolution, we have miraculously arrived at this precise moment of conscious awareness. Consider how extraordinary it is that matter has organized itself into beings capable of contemplating their own origins here. We find ourselves existing on a remote planet tucked away in a quiet corner of an unimaginably vast and silent universe. This isolation is not a sentence of loneliness, but rather a testament to the incredible rarity of our conscious existence. Despite the immense scale of space, we are uniquely endowed with intelligence that allows us to understand our surroundings. Self-awareness is perhaps the most precious gift bestowed upon us by the long and complex process of natural selection. Rather than despairing over cosmic indifference, we should humbly rejoice in the simple fact that we can feel and think. The capacity to love, create, and wonder is far more significant than any predetermined destiny written in distant stars. Making the most of these cognitive gifts requires us to embrace curiosity and compassion in every single day we are alive. We are the universe experiencing itself, and that realization should fill our hearts with gratitude instead of empty sorrow. Every breath we take is a celebration of the improbable chain of events that led to human consciousness emerging from dust. Let us celebrate our brief moment in the sun by living authentically and cherishing the connections we forge with others. Time may be fleeting, but the depth of experience available to us within that time frame is truly infinite and beautiful. Do not wait for external validation from the cosmos to justify your worth, for your worth is intrinsic and undeniable. The silence of the void is actually a canvas upon which we can paint our own vibrant meanings and personal narratives. Science reveals our humble origins, yet it also illuminates the magnificent complexity of the minds observing those facts. When we accept that meaning is created rather than discovered, we become the active authors of our own fulfilling lives. Depression often stems from expecting the universe to care, but liberation comes from caring deeply for each other instead. Our intelligence allows us to alleviate suffering and spread kindness, which are purposes far nobler than cosmic mandates. Rejoicing humbly means acknowledging our smallness, while simultaneously honoring the magnitude of our inner emotional world. The remote corner of the universe we inhabit has become a beacon of light because we are here to witness its grandeur. Celebrating our brief moment involves protecting this fragile biosphere, so future generations may also know this wonder. We must resist the urge to nihilism and instead channel our energy into art, science, relationships, and personal growth. The awe inspired by cosmic history should translate into a daily practice of mindfulness and appreciation for being alive. Even if the universe ends in cold darkness, the warmth we generate now matters immensely to those sharing this journey. True humility arises when we realize we are temporary custodians of consciousness in an otherwise unconscious expanse. Our self-awareness is a mirror held up to nature, allowing the cosmos to finally see its own breathtaking reflection clearly. Instead of mourning the lack of divine script, we should dance freely to the music we compose with our own beating hearts. The gifts of intelligence and empathy are tools meant to be used generously, not hoarded in isolation or wasted on despair. Finding joy in a purposeless universe is an act of rebellion against entropy and a triumph of the resilient human spirit. We are stardust that has learned to speak, to sing, and to ask questions about the very stars from which we emerged. Let the vastness of space inspire you to expand your compassion, rather than shrink into feelings of insignificance or fear. Every act of creation, no matter how small, adds a layer of meaning to the blank slate of our collective cosmic existence. The brevity of life makes it precious, urging us to savor each sunrise as if it were the first and last we would ever see. Humble rejoicing does not ignore suffering, but chooses to focus on the resilience and beauty that persist despite all pain. We have been given the eyes to see the universe and the heart to feel its majesty, making us incredibly fortunate beings. Rejecting despair is a conscious choice to honor the billions of years of evolution that culminated in your presence here. Purpose is not a destination to reach, but a manner of traveling through the world with openness, gratitude, and courage. The remote planet we call home is a sanctuary of life, and our awareness of it makes us guardians of its sacred mystery. Celebrate your ability to learn, to change, and to grow, for these capacities define the essence of our human experience. In accepting that the universe owes us nothing, we become free to give everything we have to the pursuit of goodness. The awe-inspiring cosmic history is not just behind us. It continues through every thoughtful action we take right now. Let us build communities rooted in shared wonder, supporting one another as we navigate this beautiful, unscripted voyage. Your unique perspective is a necessary part of the whole, adding color and texture to the tapestry of conscious life. Embrace the paradox of being insignificant in scale, yet infinite in potential, finding peace in this duality of existence. As we reflect on our place in the cosmos, remember that education empowers us to transform existential dread into wisdom. Understanding our cosmic context teaches us that creating personal meaning through knowledge and empathy is our true purpose.